Day 10 of Glazing Yugi until the Ash vs Yugi death battle comes out. We return to our usual Duelist Kingdom programming to bring you Yugi vs Maximillion Pegasus, also known as the creator of the very game that Yugi plays. This duel is a fucking 5-parter, but all the interesting stuff goes down in the last 3 episodes, so that's what we'll be covering. Throughout the first 3 parts, Pegasus keeps exploiting the power of his Millennium Eye, allowing him to read Yugi's mind, giving him full insight on Yugi's thoughts and plays. However, little Yugi and the Pharaoh adapt to this by using the mind shuffle. Because they have 2 different minds, one of them is able to make a play unbeknownst to the other, then switch minds so that Pegasus cannot read them. Yugi just outsmarted the creator of the game, who was able to read his mind, and this still isn't even the smartest thing he's ever done. Yugi is starting to turn the duel around, but of course, Pegasus is starting to get pissed. He takes the duel to the Shadow Realm, which takes up a lot of little Yugi's energy and makes him feel faint, forcing the 2 to drop the mind shuffle strategy. Even then, little Yugi lasts for a pretty good while, longer than Ash could last in bed, anyway, and the Pharaoh seems to be unaffected by the effects of the Shadow Realm. I bet Ash would get queasy in seconds if he got sent there, and remember that Yugi himself can initiate the Shadow game whenever he wants. Pegasus goes back to his mind-reading shenanigans, but with the power of friendship, the peanut gallery is able to stop him from using it. I know we all get fed up with it, but to be fair, Ash has probably used the power of friendship more times than Yugi has, and even then he's getting friend-zoned by all the girls he meets. Anyways, shit really goes down when Pegasus summons 1000 Eyes Restrict, which as its name implies, has 1000 eyeballs. Pegasus seems to have Yugi backed into a corner, but accidentally reveals Yugi's Kuribohs, which starts multiplying. You can check out my Day 7 video, where I talk about the first instance of Kuribohs multiplication. Last time, Yugi just says the Kuribohs multiply endlessly, but this time, he gives us a range of how many Kuribohs have been produced during a small time frame.
Those furry freaks have covered him from head to toe! There must be 1,000 of them!
Tens of thousands, Pegasus!
Tens of thousands sounds like it's some number between 20,000 and 99,999. Pegasus' 1000 Eye Restrict accidentally absorbs the Kuribohs, which explode and destroy all 1,000 of its eyes, though apparently only a fraction of them were even needed for the job anyway. Now honestly, I'm a bit confused on when exactly these tens of thousands of Kuribohs were prepared, and I think it could be up for interpretation. Either the tens of thousands of Kuribohs were ready as soon as 1000 Eyes Restrict started absorbing them, which took about 30 real-time seconds, or they were still multiplying until they've all been attached to it, which took about a minute. In any case, if we were to lowball it to 20,000 Kuribohs a minute, that would be an average of 333 Kuribohs a second, and her bald would be 99,999 Kuribohs in 30 seconds, or 3,333 Kuribohs a second. And even if lowballed, it would only take about 3 seconds to blind the 1000 Eyes Restrict anyway. Now, what would Ash do when he sees these tens of thousands of regenerating furry kamikazes coming his way? He'll be reduced to his namesake, that's what. With 1000 Eye Restrict vulnerable, Yugi takes the win. So, Yugi has beaten 2 dueling champions in the creator of the game, as well as having come close to beating the creator of the game and one of those champions twice, only losing by technicalities. And that's not even the end of this season. This would be like Ash catching Arceus in the first season, but he spent 20 years being a 10-year-old before winning a Pokémon League, so that's definitely too much to ask from him.